Right now, this minute, my daughter is craving tamago, which is a Japanese rolled omelet. It's made up of layers of scrambled egg that are flavored, sweetened, and then you put it into the pan. It's made up of folded layers of egg. So we'll put in a layer, we'll fold it back, put a little oil in, put another layer, fold it, and you just keep doing that until you've got a stack of egg here in the back of the pan. And you put it out onto this sushi rolling bamboo-y thingy, makisu. But this has always been a fun one to tackle, tamago, because you can do it in any pan you want. This is specifically a tamago pan that my sister bought for me. Thanks, Jennifer. Love you. And I don't use it very often. It is beautiful. It's cast iron. It's got this texture to it, so it's fairly non-stick. Hopefully we don't go wrong with that. We're going to use the rice bran oil, which is what I almost always use. There's lots of different ways to make scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs, a lot of people will just crack eggs into a bowl, maybe sometimes add milk. IHOP uses pancake batter. So there's a lot of different things you can do to make scrambled eggs. Tamago is its own beast. It's a flavored sweet egg that's then folded over in a very specific cooking technique. So once you cook it, once you roll it, then you put it onto the makisu and you roll that tight, get it tight, and then you put it in the refrigerator wrapped in plastic and you let it cool down. And from there it'll set into its shape. And from there you just slice it and eat it however you want. You can eat it with rice, with sushi rice. I like my tamago with soy sauce and wasabi because I really like the bite with the sweet eggs. Tools that you're going to use. Tamago pan. Spatula that fits tamago pan. Towel for oil. You can use paper towel. I happen to be out at the moment. This is a strainer. This is the one secret trick that you don't know when it comes to making omelets, eggs, scrambled eggs, and all that. Break your eggs into this. It's just a much smoother egg. This is what they do in Japan and high-end restaurants all the time. If you watched an episode of The Bear this last season, she makes an omelet for the pregnant sister and she uses one of these. And I thought, hey, I do that. I'm going to use 2 bowls to do this. I'm going to basically break my eggs into the big melamine bowl using this. And then I'm going to pour it into Baby Yoda bowl. Grogu. I'm going to pour it into Baby Yoda bowl because I want to use my this guy, and in a bigger bowl it's too shallow to really get in there. So here I'm going to do this and then pour it in there. It's not a full 3-ounce pour. It's about 2/3 of this. This is a 3-ounce ladle. It is what it is. You make do and you figure out, what you can do with your pan. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to turn the fire on this guy. I'm just going to get it pretty low. I just want to heat up the pan. It's cast iron. It's going to take a minute to heat up and I've got some things to do. So to start, I'm going to use a little bit of the egg whites. Okay, I've got a couple egg whites in there. From here, I'm going to go to town. I think this will take, I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 here, 8. So we'll do 8 eggs plus 2 egg whites. And if you don't know how to do one-handed breaking, I don't either, but I do my best. And when there's shell in there, you know what? It's okay because it's being strained. I think you can really see the difference between the egg yolk colors. There's the lighter one that's the jumbo egg, and then there's these dark yolk guys. Oh man. Okay, so we just take a fork and we scramble our eggs. Nothing about this is rocket science. From here, the quickest way to do it is to run the fork along the bottom of the sieve. You're basically pulling the egg through the sieve. It's hard to push it through the top, so this kind of breaks the surface tension and allows the egg to come out. This will take a minute, but believe me, This is the best way to have eggs. You also lose about an egg in this, so if you're going to do a 3-egg omelet, do 4 eggs. So from here, let's mix it up. Beautiful, smooth eggs. I'm going to use this Soba noodle concentrate. I'm going to squeeze in probably a tablespoon and a half. 2.5 tablespoons. So that's going to be your fishy kombu umami flavor. Then we're going to use Mirin, which is a Japanese cooking sake. So I'm going to put a little in. And it's a little bit less than the concentrated soba noodle broth. I have a tablespoon here of sugar. I'm going to put it in, and that's it. So we've got an oiled pan, and then we're going to start with our first layer. It's a little bit over half of a ladle, and then you just create a nice cooked layer here. So it's a folded omelet. So the idea here is that we're going to fold it. So we take it up to the back of the pan, and then as we cook the layer, we'll roll it towards the back of the pan and then slide it back up and then put our next layer in. Fold it back over. Onto the back of the pan. Oil the pan. And we get it under this. And they start getting big. Ugh. We got about 1 layer left. Put a little more oil in the pan. So our last turn, this one's big, it's now giant. Turn the fire off. And let's see if we can get this, see if we can do it. Did it, yay! All right, we got our makisu, and we are going to put it right here. Okay, so from here, the idea is that we're going to take the tamago, the rolled egg, we're going to put it in our makisu, and then we're gonna roll it tight. You undo it. So this is still hot, but from here to serve it, you would just cut a slice. And there you have this like really amazing rolled omelet. And then we'll have to taste it. I usually like mine, as I said, with soy sauce and wasabi. Sweet and eggy and delicious and umami. Okay, that's pretty solid. Okay, so you don't need one of these pans. It helps if you use one, but you can roll it in anything. It's just a matter of putting a layer down, rolling it on itself, lifting it up, putting another layer in, rolling it back over that until you have something that is as big as you want it to be. It doesn't need to be, you know, this many. It can be a smaller amount. You can roll it in the makisu, or you can roll it in saran wrap, put it in the refrigerator, and it will finish cooking, because there's a little bit of soft egg in here. It will finish cooking through the residual heat, and then it will set. So its shape will set. Well, thanks for going on a journey with me through Japan, into my kitchen, and yeah, making some really tasty food. So if you like this sort of thing, like the video, subscribe, and you can see more of this. And please, in the comments, leave, well, whatever comment you want. If you have ideas for other food you might like, if you have variations on recipes you like, or you want to see a vegan recipe of something you like, I'm willing to try anything. So go ahead and give it a like, give it a subscribe, and a comment. And thank you for coming, and I'll see you next time. And then, woo! I have done things so wrong. I have done things so wrong.